I think when I'm drawing on the covers, I'm like, I'm just wanting, I'm creating sort of my own visual, my own world, my take on what I'm seeing in front of me. It's kind of part homage and part satire. It's playful and it's tongue in cheek. It's like it's making a comment, but not in a way that's, you know, too forced or too contrived. The covers are usually quite quick, depending on the idea or the source material. Usually the thing that takes the most time is the conceptualizing or thinking of the idea, or, you know, if you get stuck on a certain piece, it's like, what would work? But then with that, it's usually then I just move on to another cover, and just usually then that one inspires or informs the other one. Mistakes happen a lot, because whenever anything's happened, it's made me have to rethink the image itself and covering it or changing it or manipulating it into something different. So usually it's like a blessing in disguise. I don't see it, make a mistake and think, oh, that's it, done, that piece is ruined. It's like there's always a way to change it and to make it better. When you're experimenting, you're making a lot of mistakes, but you're learning from those in order to get better at what you do or develop your ideas. So I definitely like being in my own space. Even when I was at uni, it's like I wasn't very good at working in the studio. I think it's just because I get distracted so easily. So it's best if I'm in my own little environment. I like to have everything around me, so there's always constant materials or things to look at and to be inspired by. There's always something going on. And when I'm drawing, I tend to use like Posca pens, which are these great markers that go on every surface. I love them because they just create a really strong flat line and really flat colour. So it's perfect, especially if I'm doing the covers for scanning and then editing. For this cover specifically, obviously with my own covers I'll just draw straight onto the image itself and then scan it in, but obviously for the sake of the image itself it will need to be separately edited. So then with that I then create the illustration as a layer in Photoshop. I get a printout, trace over the image, scan in, make the edits, and then just layer it over the edited image. Advice that I would give to young or aspiring artists to be able to look at things from a new perspective would be to not get mad but get drawing. It's like, you know, if you see something missing or something that you don't like or something that you want to change, go and do it. With my covers, if I saw something that I wanted to see and so I did it, people have responded to that.